And good morning, golfing world. It's Monday Morning Golf Wrap right here on TGD TV and TGD Radio. And we've got a full house, as you see here, broadcasting across the world with HR3. Good morning, Hugh, baby.
Hello, Georgie.
How are you, sweetheart?
I'm hanging in there, buddy.
And we've got head golf professional Matt Biddington from the Legends. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning to you guys as well.
Appreciate you coming all this way, bud.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
I mean, that was a haul. Not as long as you know who over there.
Yeah, it took us a while to get here, dude.
Dennis Coggin from Noonan, Georgia, Coweta County. Coweta.
East Coweta High School.
He looks so serious, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yep.
He's serious.
This boy's wore out, son.
This boy's wore out. Legends will do that to you, man.
It is when you walking.
That's for sure.
Oh, cart path only play.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Hey, Matt. Yeah, Matt's got to do what he's got to do.
Oh,
Mother Nature is one thing that I cannot control.
that's right. I mean, all those 80 and over guys, you know, we think we got them. We know they ain't gonna win nothing because we said that they got to walk this place. They done. Forget it. That was a joke.
Yeah.
Now,
They
I will
won
tell you.
first, second, and third.
I will tell you, I did wear my superintendents out trying to get them, but
They beat that golf course up, dude. I'm telling you, they wore us out.
Matt, the Legends. It's worldly known. We talk about it often. It's been a while since I've been out there and played. Hugh,
I've never played there. No.
You've never played there. Wow.
I live right down the road.
We got to fix that, Matt.
yeah, right.
We got to fix
I
that.
live right down the road in Carolina Forest in the farm, so I mean I'm not far, but I've driven out there, but I've never played the golf.
You would have fun. You would have fun. Matt, tell us a little bit about the Legends. So let's talk a little bit about that.
All right. Well, three very unique courses there: Heathland, Moreland, and Parkland. All three have the link style characteristics with a lot of undulations, deep bunkers, big greens. But there are three different designs. Heathland is the true link style golf course. It was designed by Tom Doak and opened back in 1990, late 1990. The Moreland course opened about 3-4 months later, early 91. That is a PB die design. The Moreland is more of a kind of a TPC stadium style course.
Right.
Got a lot of elevated tees, a lot of elevated greens. They moved a good bit of earth to build that one.
Sure did.
Moreland probably will give you the best views, so to speak, because of the elevated tees and a lot of the water and things out there. Parkland was a year later. Tom Doak started that one, and it was actually picked up by our previous owner and founder, Larry Young. Parkland's your traditional American style. Tree line fairways, kind of winds back through the housing development that we have as well as the villas that we have on site.
Tough track, though.
Parkland and Moreland is probably a toss-up. Yeah.
Parkland's to me the toughest of all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Parkland will wear you out.
Moreland gets all the notoriety for being the more difficult. It was 37th most difficult course in the country 6 years back by Golf Digest. But you poll 100 of our members, 99.5 of them will tell you Parkland's more difficult.
I agree. And we played those of us that were misfortunate to play the whites. Others got to play the forward tees.
Forward tees.
Yeah, D. So 3 of the par 3s over 200 yards. I mean, that's tough.
Jeff, get the bib. There's more whining going on.
I mean,
than I can stand.
I was hitting driver lob wedge to the par 3s.
Well, that's a personal problem. Get back on your steroids, you'll be fine.
Matt, you guys, I mean, it's amazing the sheer volume of golf that you guys do out there every day, and it's like a clock. It's like a Swiss watch. It just runs.
Yeah.
Wow. And, we pulled in the parking lot Thursday, and I had to park on the grass. I'm sorry. I mean, there was just no parking spots. And it's amazing when you look at other courses around the world, that are struggling for rounds, and you guys are just pumping them out like crazy. Tell us a little bit about your packaging and what you've got available.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, right on site, we've got over 240 2- and 3-bedroom villas. So that's where all of our golfers are housed. They're back on the Parkland golf course. The thing that we're most known for is probably the all-inclusiveness of our golf package. People come, they check in the main clubhouse, go to their room. We have a 35-acre lit driving range, stays lit till about 9 or 10 o'clock at night.
Impressive.
So does the putting green. Putting green's about 1.5 acres as well. But breakfast, lunch, and 2 drinks will come with every day that you play golf with us. So for the most part, once you're there, you don't have to leave. You get up, we'll shuttle you to the clubhouse if you don't have a car. Breakfast buffet, 30 or 25 plus item buffet, eggs to order, omelet station, things like that.
You hit them all, didn't you, D?
Oh, yeah, one of them.
Yeah, that's what I
just,
thought.
I mean, it's just unbelievable what they can give away for the little amount of money that you pay. Okay, I mean, you go anywhere else, it just ain't gonna happen, dude.
That's right. Yeah.
It ain't.
People often ask, how do you make any money?
That's the same thing
That's
we
the
talk
question.
about. How
Yeah.
do you do it?
How do you
and
make any money?
Well, we've been doing this all-inclusive deal since October '09, so we're obviously doing.
Obviously, it's working.
Doing something little, right? Yeah.
Obviously, it's working.
Yeah.
How many staff do you have, man?
Professional staff,
Yeah.
F&B staff. Professional staff, very small actually. I only have myself and 7 other pros. 3 of them being kind of part-time guys, interns that are still going to Coastal Carolina through the golf management program.
Right.
But yeah, they do a great job.
Hats off to
dealing with
you for supporting that too.
Yeah,
by the
no,
way.
absolutely. Well, I'm an alum of Coastal Carolina. Went through the PGM program.
Oh, did you?
Always very partial to those applicants for sure.
Right, right. And again, your driving range, your training area out there, your chipping area, your putting green. I mean, you can just go out there for days and just work on your game and not even see a golf course.
Oh yeah.
So very impressive.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Very
it's a
impressive.
huge range. I mean, that place is
It's huge.
it's one probably if not it's one of the top 3 or 4 in this area
Yeah.
as far as just a practice facility itself, and
Sure.
and got great folks out there teaching that do a great job for them out there as well. I mean, they're constantly doing stuff. So it's
Staff was hospitable. Everybody was nice, friendly. I don't know how the girls show up for work every day in that restaurant. I mean, they are just slap going. They look like a bunch of ants just running around everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's impressive, man. It
Yeah.
really is. Hats off to you. We had a
Hey,
good
we
time.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's great to have you guys.
We had a blast. D, who ended up winning from the Coweta group?
Well, first of all, let me congratulate some people.
if you do, I swear you
You
will
did.
not walk out of here.
We had one overall winner. He's a doctor from Atlanta. He's about 80 years old.
Really?
He won the overall thing.
Did he
completely.
really?
He run away with it.
You had set up a nice prize,
Yeah,
too,
kind
for
of
the
had.
winner,
Yes,
didn't
I
you?
did. I give a mug.
Uh-huh.
Okay, with an engrave of Myrtle Beach Open with gold coins in it. Yeah. So
Wow,
he
but
took that.
that's nice, isn't it?
And D. Rabbit don't give him a close call, a close run.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, D give him a close, but Dr. Lee, oh, my Lord, son. He's, we let him play the red tees because,
Right.
we got a little age thing.
Right,
know,
right.
And they kind of took advantage of it.
Well, Matt helped him out on several holes, such as on
Yeah.
Saturday at Moreland. Heck, the red tees were up at the 150-yard marker.
Yeah, that was up a little, but still,
You know?
yeah, it's just
There's a couple holes where we like to kind of rotate the senior tees, especially on Heathland. I mean, 1 in 10. I mean, even from the senior tee, you're talking about a 400. We try not to have any 400-yard par fours for the senior tees. So we'll try to rotate. We'll just move it up into the fairway. Not quite at the 150, but we'll move the ladies up and we'll move
I can tell ya.
we'll move the greens up there as well.
Into the wind on 8 on Moreland because we had played the back first. And Jim Feller and I both busted pretty good drivers, and he thought he could clear that bunker with that big mound, face mound. Mm-hmm. He didn't. He ended up in the bunker.
that is one tough golf hole, dude.
And thankfully, I went ahead and played open fairway. I go out there, and I'm at the 150-yard marker or a little bit inside of that, and I look over, and here's the red tee markers. I'm going, well, that's nice.
Oh, no, you know what that was. That was Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
The
Saturday.
course was set up. Our membership has a tournament where every hole is a par 3.
Well, that answered that. Okay. I don't feel so bad now.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
yeah.
I don't feel so bad now.
They had an extra set of tees out, and every single golf hole we'll put them off like barely off the tree line, and sometimes it's right in the middle. But
Well,
that's a fun event for them.
So
That's
that
what it
makes
was.
sense.
That answered my question. Yeah. No
Yeah,
wonder he
then
won.
yeah, Dr. Lee won,
Yeah.
and no wonder. Yeah,
But,
because Jim's over there in the bunker looking over at me saying, "Dude, you got to pull it out. You didn't make it past the ladies' tees." I'm going, I hit
They
that
must have
pretty.
had 2 sets of reds out there. Normally they do a gold tee. A tee
I hit
box
that
we
pretty
actually
good.
Don't have.
I hit it pretty good.
Oh boy.
I was worried. I mean, we were doing laser shots just to see if I had to, whip it out and play the rest of the hole.
But
You don't want to. I was going to take a picture and send it to you.
Yeah, he wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But also,
if you'd have done that, Matt would have never gotten another package deal from Heather.
I know. I would have never gotten one from Matt either.
I want to give thanks to Jason and Tony at the Glenn's group for setting this thing up for us. They went through a lot. Oh boy,
well, dealing with you, yeah.
Oh boy.
I mean, I would imagine they're retired.
We had some condo issues, but we got it straightened out.
Yeah.
Everything's hunky dory. But they've done a great job setting it up for us, package everything, and they just want to give them a big thank you for doing it for me.
Well, it sounded like the guys enjoyed going to the Legends.
Oh, they loved it, dude.
Yeah.
They absolutely. I mean, where else can you go in? I mean,
get all this.
Everything. I mean, just.
You don't have to worry about anything.
Poor Roy Jones, I felt so sorry for him. I mean, to make up for his losses, all the beer cans that he got, drinks, he takes them back with him in a trash can bag.
Wow.
Yeah, to take to the salvage company to try to make up for some of his losses.
I'm sorry, Roy.
He
hopefully
takes
you get
to the Newman salvage and just.
Hopefully you get a good exchange rate.
Poor boy.
And Matt, I grew up an hour from these folks. So how you think I feel? I'm from Columbus, Georgia, and they're from Noonan.
The bad thing about it is that's probably true.
Oh, man.
Well, Matt, I thank you enough. What you did for the boys, I appreciate it. What you did for me visiting out there Thursday and again on Saturday, I appreciate it. And you're welcome back anytime, dude. Come visit us.
Well, you know where to find me.
It's good. Oh, yeah, I can't
and
miss it.
And you know where to find me, too. You better come out and play.
Yeah, I got to get healthy first. I'll get healthy. We'll see
I'll
what
take
happens.
3.5 aside.
Yeah, Spot died. He's got that. We put that plaque. Me and Ted put the flag right on the back of the first tee on Moreland. So, Spot died
Spot
here.
died here. Well, if he comes, I have to come because I have to caddy for him. So, I got to fix the back brace and give him, the walker and the cane and all that.
I've driven
stuff.
through there and seen it, but I've never played there. And is Derek still there with you?
Derek.
Yeah. See, I knew him when he was up the street.
Yeah.
And then I knew he went there. We talk here and there on Facebook and whatever. We haven't really talked, but I knew he'd been out there with you.
He's had to been there for about 5 years now.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yep.
Yeah,
a lot of fun. Cool. And I look forward to going back. Let's not make it several years before we get back there.
Oh, we'll be back next year.
Yeah.
Good.
Probably do the same package.
Good.
Yeah.
So
that means I'll be hurt again.
That means he'll be hurt and I'll be on vacation. So
we had guys this list on the waiting list. I couldn't accommodate them.
And you brought 32 players.
I brought 32 guys and seven on the waiting list, and I just, that's.
Well, next year make more tee times.
Yeah. Couldn't. Yeah. Didn't know where to put. We had somewhere to put them, but we didn't have the tee times.
Yeah.
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 So
problem is you wait about another 10 days and you can forget getting the tee time anywhere.
Yeah.
That's true. That's
it's
true.
going to get nuts around this place.
Well, guys, hang with us. Let's talk a little bit about golf here on Monday Morning Golf Wrap. Of course, we want to recap what happened over the weekend, and we saw in our 5th LPGA Major of the year a runaway, several new records set, and, of course, one young Lydia Ko ends up winning the event not by 1, not by 2, but by 6 shots as she goes out and just absolutely tears up the field in the final day. She makes the turn at 3 under par. Then she sits and watches Lexi Thompson make double at 14 while she birdies, and then she goes on to birdie 15, 17, and 18 to win by 6, shooting 63.
Pretty sporty.
Yeah.
Sporty? Yeah. That's a car and a boat and an airplane all together.
Mm-hmm.
So she just tears it up. She becomes the youngest major championship winner, anything, on the LPGA Tour. And in history of golf, folks, she's second now to old Tom Morris, who won the Open Championship back in the 1890s at age 17. So she, in realistic terms, in the current era of golf, she is now the youngest major championship winner. What were your thoughts on her play and the way she handled the final round?
I mean, you look at anybody goes out and shoots 63, but 3 and to finish, and then you watch how she played the last 4 holes. I mean, it was pretty much like, okay, bye, I'm gone. This is mine. And you watch. I mean, it was just very boring. It was point A to point B to point C. She made birdie and said, "See you later. I'm out." And she's still not going to get to play the. And she's still not going to get to play in the Solheim Cup.
I know.
Just wanted to throw that in there for you.
Appreciate it, bud. Don't get me started. So
he's got this thing about
Yeah. 18 years, 4 months, 20 days, youngest LPGA major winner in history. Again, she sets a historic mark. She wins $487,500. Nice payday for her. Interestingly, at the Evian, Hugh, and we talked about this last week in our coverage of the majors, the golf course itself is absolutely gorgeous. Probably one of the prettiest vista golf courses that we see. Of course, the European Tour visiting Switzerland, they likewise have that type of view and vista and all. But the golf course itself, being so new, it's still going through its growing pains, I guess you would say. Matt, they were having problems with the greens. For whatever reason, they couldn't get them fast enough. And there's a lot of grain going uphill for their putts, and many of the players complained about it both Saturday and Sunday about they just couldn't get a putt to the hole. But then when they were down grain, it would speed up almost 4 feet. And so there was a lot of uncertainty, when they were standing over putts. Is this going to be a really fast one or is this going to be really slow? And I saw people like Lexi, Stacy, even Morgan Pressel was having her issues yesterday. But, and of course, I watched Michelle Wee putt twice, and I, took 2 aspirin, a Deprivan, and I went ahead and started an IV.
Well, I'm going to give you the answer to what you're saying right now. And you and I have our spats on the air about
we never have spats.
These issues, okay?
Okay.
Are these women not professional golfers?
They are.
Then adapt, shut up, and play the game.
Sure.
End of story, done over.
But shouldn't the golf course...
Doesn't matter. You have to play. It doesn't matter if you stuck them out at the Muni in Charleston or at Quail Creek up here, or if they went to wherever they go to play golf. I don't care if it's perfect. They go play an Ainer at the old golf course there. They're going to have to shoot a score. Okay? Do they not have to shoot a score?
That's right. They do. And they're all playing on the same
because
track.
we got lucky enough to where we get perfect conditions 98%
on the
of
tour?
the time on tour.
99.
Okay?
99.
But you know what? There comes a time where, greens might get spike marks. You may get rain. You got to play. You got to shoot a score. Somebody's going to win.
Lydia Ko.
Exactly.
By 6.
So you might as well be you, and you better shut up and go play.
Yeah. So
you can whine all you want. Nobody cares.
She started the day at 3 off the pace, and for the front 9, it looked like Lexi's. Nobody was even going to get close. She was in the lead by 6 at one point.
Right, yeah.
By 6 shots.
She had a big lead.
Huge.
It's not good.
I would have loved to seen you two discuss Monday morning after the U.S. Open. I bet that was
I was just getting ready to bring that up. 99% of the golf courses for the PGA Tour, these guys are pampered until they go to Chambers Bay. And then all of a sudden.
And,
I'd have loved to play Chambers Bay.
Oh, it's a beautiful looking golf course, no question. But you have to play whatever they put you on.
That's right, and that's the way. That was our going away statement after Chambers Bay was everybody played on the same golf course, and obviously it was playing okay because Louis Oosthuizen goes out in 29 and shoots his record score. So. Hey, it couldn't have been playing all that bad.
And it's like.
And here's Lydia Ko shooting 63, so obviously it wasn't putting that bad.
Just hit it closer.
That's right. Well, of course, she was making some bombs, too.
Okay.
20 feet, 30 feet, 40 feet that, after she made them, she'd just stand off and start laughing. She just thought it was funny.
Well, that's the way she always is, and that's the good thing and
Isn't
the
that
reason
beautiful?
why she's so
Isn't
good.
that gorgeous?
Yeah, she's got a great attitude.
It brings fun back to the game. I wanted to go up to Carrie Webb on Friday and just, come on. She's throwing clubs and she's stomping and doing this and doing that. She reminded me of you.
No, I don't.
In a skirt.
That's you. That's you.
I don't never. Do I ever throw a club?
No,
you ever
never
me
seen throw a club.
Thank you.
No, never.
Thank you
ever,
very
ever.
much. All right, so talk about historic rounds. What about one Henrik Norlander?
I tell you what, shoot 62 in Fort Wayne, Indiana. That's golfing your ball.
New course record at Sycamore.
Because I guarantee you they've got some rough at that place.
Oh, yeah.
Guarantee you. So
how about 10 birdies?
It's impressive.
10 birdies, no bogeys. That's golfing your ball.
You look at
That's coming from the basement to the attic.
Yep.
And nobody saw you come up the stairs.
Look at it this way. You go out and you shoot 69 for 3 days. You shoot 65 the final round. and you lose.
I know.
Not just by one. You lose by 3.
I've never heard of this. The guy that won, the name don't
Norlander?
Yeah.
This is his first tour win.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
So-
that's the reason you never heard his name.
That's right.
Yeah,
First career
exactly.
win. I mean, everybody on the Golf Channel and the other media outlets were, Sam Saunders, this is his opportunity. He's going to win this, And hats off to Sam Saunders. I mean, because just in August, he's in ICU.
Yeah.
Almost dies, has an epidural hematoma. He has a cracked brain skull, evidently, and then internal bleeding and all this other stuff. But now he's back. Here it is, September, and he finishes 4th. So hats off to Sam. I mean, maybe this – I don't know. Maybe this puts some game in it.
We'll see.
Who knows?
I mean, he played
We'll
well.
see if he gets his card. So
shoots 14 under for 4 rounds. That's not too bad. I mean, but you look at Michael Thompson. He and Norlander, they shoot the same score for 3 days, and you lose, and you shoot 65.
Is that Lexi's brother?
No,
But hasn't she got a brother out on tour?
not that I know of.
yes, she does.
Yes,
Does
she
she?
does. Yeah, she got a brother on
Michael,
tour.
that's
Yeah,
her brother.
Yeah.
That's her brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her brother.
Okay.
See,
But what I found was D.H. Lee, who has already got his tour card, he was one of the 25 that had already made it last week. He goes out and shoots 67, 68, 66. And then all of a sudden, here comes Norlander and blew by him like he was in the HOV lane.
Oh yeah, guarantee you.
I mean, it was just an impressive win for the young man, and he's in middle group, so he's not in the spotlight. They literally had to get cameras over to the holes to start filming him because he was at 7 under for the day, 8 under for the day, 9 under for the day, and they kept waiting for him to, maybe his right leg's going to fall off, or is he going to, something going to happen, and he just goes in, makes birdies, 10 under par. Congratulations to the young man.
Pardon you shoot 62. It doesn't matter. It's over. I mean, if you can't win shooting 62 in the final round, you just weren't in the right place when you got there.
Something wrong.
You know what I mean?
Well-
That's a heck of a score in the final round. Web.com, PGA Tour, I don't care what it is. That's a heck of a score.
Well, speaking of European Tour, we have an interesting scenario there. In Thomas Peters, he's played in 2 European Tour events in the last 3 weeks, and he's won both of them. His first 2 starts on the European Tour, and you win them.
Well, he'll be there for a while.
He started in the Czech Open, won it. That was his first ever event. And now he plays, of course, this week, and he ends up winning that. What's up with that, dude?
That's unreal.
I mean, is this guy destined? Is he our new Rory?
We'll have to see. But I
See
doubt
next
it.
year.
And by the way, Michael Thompson's not related to Lexi. He has
is.
2 brothers.
That's why she's got a brother out
He
there.
has 2 brothers.
Okay.
She's got a
Thank you
brother
very
out there
much.
on
Thank you.
tour.
Appreciate that.
Yep, just
she
one-
does have a brother on tour.
I knew I was
She
right.
does.
Because the family splits themselves, going to follow the brother and then follow her.
Okay.
So,
Just letting you know.
and
this
then
guy-
another brother caddies.
Just so you knew it. So,
Okay. All right. Thanks. Appreciate that.
no problem.
All right. So this week, Solheim Cup coming up again. Do we treat it as a major? Are we getting excited? Are you anticipating? Are you got your pom poms ready? Rah rah. Okay. Thanks.
That answer your question?
Appreciate your input.
I'm
Jeff.
just telling you, look. This is going to be
8
interesting.
of the top 30 LPGA players aren't even in this thing.
Well, that's what I'm getting ready to say. This is where this is going to be interesting for about 15 to 20 minutes.
Just to see what they're wearing or
And
their
see
face paint or what?
who's playing who and what how bad. It's just
Is Sandra Gall playing?
I don't know.
Is she going to wear those white pants?
Here he goes.
Does it mess you up, Steve, when she kind of bends over with those pants on?
No, because
No.
no. I have
I
my.
might as well be bowling.
But I mean, the problem is, like you said, George, 8 of the best players in the world aren't even playing in this thing.
Yeah.
So I mean, where's the interest going to come from?
Yeah, you're
If
right.
it's not from the United States or Europe, and most of the people that watch the LPGA are either the young girls that are trying to play golf or the older folks that watch it. And I don't know. I hope they get some coverage. I really do. I just don't know how. You got this going on in the middle of college football season? I don't know.
Well, the broadcasts are going to be brought to us live by the Golf Channel, and they begin Friday morning. That is this coming Friday at 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Because, of course, they are playing in Germany 5 hours ahead, and so they're going to be trying to pick up coverage early on the tee box, and they're only playing 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yes.
So this week the PGA Tour goes back into action for the FedEx Cup playoff.
Be in Chicago.
In Cog Hill.
Yep.
So
That's a bear. Golly, those greens can get hard.
Is that
Those greens can get so flipping hard at that place. It's unreal.
Small,
Is that
aren't they?
where,
They're
real
small and they get extreme. I mean, the first hole you drive it out there and okay, and there's this green sitting there, and I'll hit. I'm back then and I was hitting 7-iron in there, and that thing like it hit a cart path.
Yeah.
I'm like going, are you kidding me? I mean, bouncing up over the top of the flagstick. I mean, they can get them so fast and so hard. It'll be interesting to see. It'll be a great test because they are not afraid to grow rough at Cog Hill. Not afraid at all. Mm-hmm. And if you start missing fairways around there, the length of that golf course, you're not going to get there.
and then in 2 weeks, one of our favorite tracks, East Lake.
Yeah.
So, Matt, you ever been to East Lake?
I played in a junior tournament there twice, but I was like 11 and 12, so it was tough to really appreciate it and don't remember much about it.
Right.
It's got a fence that runs like a chain link fence almost. It runs along a couple holes.
Still, around the entire property.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because it is a war zone.
Oh yeah.
It used to be.
It used to be a war
They've
zone.
cleaned it up.
They've cleaned it up a lot. It used to be.
Back when you was 11 or 12 years old, it was a war zone.
I can guarantee you. I mean,
But not now.
we played there, and I mean, they were security out there on the fifth tee.
Sure.
I mean, it wasn't good, but they have I mean, what they've done to the golf course and the way that it's going to be a great, just like it is every year, a great shootout.
Well, this week, of course, all the named players return. You'll see Jason, you'll see McIlroy, you'll see Jordan. By the way, we had a Jordan Spieth sighting last night, along with Tiger in the same booth at the Dallas Cowboys game. So they had attended the Cowboys game together. Wasn't that nice?
Yeah.
I wonder if they went in on Tiger's yacht. That made you think, didn't it?
I was going to say, how in the world are you going to get there?
They took Tiger's airplane.
Airplane.
Helicopter. Jerry Jones picked him up in his helicopter.
Is that what happened?
Probably.
Trump did it. Trump picked him up, gave him a helicopter ride.
We'll see.
What do you think?
We'll find out.
D, safe travels back to Atlanta.
Thanks
you, bud.
so
much,
And
buddy.
thank you again,
Appreciate
Matt,
you coming.
For all you've done for us. I appreciate
My
it.
pleasure. Absolutely.
Matt, thanks. Appreciate it, man.
Thanks
for
for having
coming
me.
in.
Good having
See
you.
you, man.
Come by anytime.
Great to see
Love
you
to
guys.
have you. We do coverage of the majors, so we invite all the area pros in to help us. So come on over. Love to have you on the air with us. HR, you are who you are, baby.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep.
Love you.
Yep.
TGD Radio and TV are produced and broadcast by the Zeus Radio Network for thegolfdirector.com. When visiting the Golf Director, be sure to check out our featured course pages where you'll find up-to-date information about course conditions, specials, and much, much more. Need help with your next golf vacation?
Just call Dave.
Give us a call right here at the Golf Director, 844-GO-GOLF-1. That's 844-464-6531. All of our programming is archived for listening and viewing on demand. To catch up on any show you may have missed, you can click on the TGD Radio or the TGD TV tabs in the menu screen at thegolfdirector.com. We are now available on over 1
billion.
You do that so well.
I know.
Devices at iTunes, Audio Realm, TuneIn, YouTube, Ustream, Roku, Blueberry, and, of course, the Myrtle Beach Golf app. For HR3, I'm George Honeycutt. We want to thank Matt and Dennis for joining us, and we want to thank you for joining us from all over the world. There's a lot more golf news and information coming up next.